Okay guys, here's one that I'm going to do just a quick short video on. It's just a feature build that a customer's done in his driveway, or his garage, whatever he's got. He sent me some pictures, I'm really glad he did. This is what it looks like when you put the Tahoverlanding axle swap onto a GMT 900. We've got, other generations of Chevy. We haven't got a lot of pictures of the 900, so here's a 900 here. So the 900 does not have a steering box. It has a rack and pinion. So in order to put a solid axle swap on it, you actually have to put a GMT 800 steering box, power steering lines, and steering shaft from the column of the box. And that goes right in. But then what you need to do is you need to get some tubing and a hole saw, and you're going to need to drill a couple of holes in the frame and slide the tubing through it and weld it. Those are where the steering box actually attaches. And once you do that, everything works. You want to mock it all up with the steering box bolted to it so everything stays aligned, and then tack weld it and everything, and then take the steering box off and full weld it. But then you have a full steering box instead of a rack and pinion. And when you do your swap, I will give you the measurements on where to put that steering box and how to orient it so everything works. Also, the frame, the actual outside faces of the frame, because it was a strut, those trucks had struts on the front, the frame's got kind of a slope to it like this. And you need to kind of notch the frame just ever so much and just plate it in and put the coil mounts there. That helps with the width of the frame for potential coil spring chafing. And you also need the frame sides to be perfectly vertical. That helps also with adjusting your spring height, because if you left it on a slope, not only would the spring chafe against the frame right there, but as you went up with it, they would get closer together, and as you went down, they get further apart. So basically, you do need to just do what you see here, which is we just call Frenching the coil mounts into the frame there, ever so slightly. And then apart from that, it is just a standard Tahoverlanding axle swap. Everything else, for the most part, is the exact same swap. So, same steering, same drive shaft, same everything. And you do the swap, and bada bing, bada boom. There is one catch, though. You do have to use GMT 800 brake rotors. Everything else works. You just have to use GMT 800 brake rotors instead of GMT 900 brake rotors. But it works great, and it's a pretty easy install. So this is what it looks like when you do the Tahoverlanding axle swap on a GMT 900.